Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with JFK Freedom. I'd like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth, to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. So I didn't mention it to y'all, but I did do the Gemeinde Cafe on Sunday. And that's the coffee and cake. So everything was mostly fine. And Stefan preached that day as well. So I did this weird thing where I was like trying to look but not look while he was on stage, just because that's what I'm used to doing. And the Lord was like, He just indicated to me I need to go ahead and look at him, just show him respect for what he's doing on stage by preaching. So I did do that. It was uncomfortable a little bit at first. And then, yeah, so the Lord's going to describe the day, and those are just the basics for y'all. So he lifted my chin. And sis, so what was the catch yesterday, hun? That your coffee wasn't enough for they? Oh, they was picky, Bob. Real picky about how strong they Austrian as F coffee got made, man. When it usually is supposed to be, well, just that, actually, folks. And she almost laughed at her. Yeah, chick, so we like in Austria, hun, where people like they coffee strong and they cakes. Oh, it were just what they like at times, folks. A little bit of stuff on top that's not too sweet, man. And we're off to them kitcheny races, man, where the little ladies workin' together on Sunday, man. Didn't care 1 ounce about it, man. Whose little cake got tested the... He pointed at my cake. Oh, it were hers, dude, that they had to see. Had a vision of a person taking the first bite of that cake. Yep, boys, this shiza is... Well, I don't know the name of it, but it's good, man. If you'd like to try my wife's. Oh, he were profferin' it to folks, man. Just to make sure baby girl's cake got, like, sold out, man. And some of you boys know just what I'm talking about, man. Trying to support your pretty little chicken in the, well, kitchens of life, man. Where they sometimes get fluttery, man. If they think, oops, man, I think my idea for this party is going. He cupped a lady's chin. Happens, Dolly. It happens all the time to my... Yeah, hun. So if anybody live in a picky as F, time-eating wise dear, it's certainly you and yo. Oh, it drive her crazy, man, that people can't just pick up they fork and eat, when she know it deep down, man, that these same people would be like ravaging wolves one day, sis, for the very same. Only if they like starvin', miss, which serve them. Chick. Ain't nobody and they dog deserve. But, well, doggies of government, sis, and how they plans is sometimes to trip up all you tiny. And thinkin' it, dude. Oh, they sillily thinkin' it, folks, that they gon' get away with, well, murder by proxy, folks. And as long as they not the actual ones goin' in and shuttin' down. That's right, dog. Little old you, man. Tryin' you'll try for years, too. Well, dude, so that whole putting food on the tables in life is gonna get pretty important and soon, bub. If you care to calm down about it, man, that you've been fighting your fight in this life for the longest, man, and they just keep pulling that rug out from under yo. Well, farmy feet, dude. He cupped your chin. And let's just say, dude, that we think it the most disgusting, undermining-ish thing, dude, to not only take your livelihood, bro, but to also take... Yeah, dude. So it like humanity's livelihood too, man. And you boys at the front lines know, man, that it only gonna take so much of to like kip the scales, dude, into they satanic. Oh, they think it's a good idea, bro, since they got like reserves or something, man, to lean back on of no. Exactly, dog. Laughing at my little chickens is like her, man, who just planned to survive for 2 more years after everybody. We will see, folks, we will see, Mum. If I can't help you survive all this, well, end timesy stuff, dude. Where it do say the price of wheat gon' like skyrocket, man, if you'd care to invest in. Yeah, dude. Wouldn't be about the money at that point, man. But still, man. A few mouths to feed in my book is certainly worth something, man. If you'd care to go on and plan to. Right, dear ones. So we like moving on into a new phase for her, man. Where she not so jittery at, well, really anywhere anymore, man. Especially in her own. Nah, man, she don't own it, dude. Otherwise her death would mean, well, Mendelssohn's a tight financial situation. For Max folks, if he were left alone with they, oh, she a contributor, man, and we mean to like society, bruh. If you'd care to calm down about the fact, bub, that she not making that. A little bit, dude. Yeah, folks, so she might as well come clean about it, dear, and tell you that she make each month, boys, for popping out to, well, Austrian citizens, dude, who gonna learn to do their government's bidding or, um, yeah, I get between 4 and 500 a month euros per month. So at this time. So they're gonna learn to do the government's bidding or I had a vision of someone snatching money away in their hand. Yeah, dog. So that money talks here, folks. Which she sort of forgot to think about, Mum, as this whole corona situation got started, boys. And it were innocent enough at first, wasn't it, though? But then, before you know it, chump, you gonna like lose your job, man, if you don't take this. I saw a menacing doctor holding a syringe in someone's face, kind of silly, wasn't it, bruh? That a little old doctor could determine your life's, well, fate at that time, bub. But nah, man, that shiza ain't gonna like send you to hell, man. Which people slowly realized were the case, man, and baby girl were one of the few, wasn't she, man, who didn't actually call this the, and that's 'cause it wasn't, man, although she couldn't get on board with it at the time, man. Taking no foreign substance into her, when she already got worming they way around her, well, organs, dude. But did she even know it, man, at the time, folks, that it were the healthily case for her? And just stop right there, bruh, if you think she feels sorry for her own. 'Cause the fact is she don't, dude. Not usually, man, unless she's trying to keep up with. Oh, she were dragging in that kitchen yesterday, folks. But did she not, dear ones? And it were a pretty slick move on her part, boys, to mention to a few men that, yeah, bruh, so if you could maybe help with cleaning the floor, dude, that would help me out. Oh, she did do, man, in the kindest, sweetest. But nah, man, can't quite bring herself yet, man, to go on up to baby boy, dude, and ask him, well, anything, man, 'cause she afraid he gon' boop, right off into that outer space world again, man, where he think baby girl a conniving. Oh, he go there, man, on like almost all of they as, man, which is exactly why he can't stand it, folks, when they get all fluttery and like, here I saw a woman like getting really close to Stefan's face. This does happen sometimes in Austria. People's bubbles are smaller somehow here. Stefan, could you please load this dishwasher for me, man? 'Cause I got like crumbs to sweep, bruh. Oh, he think it a joke sometimes, man, when they ask for his. And he, well, unfortunately, Bob, don't always have the perspective he need, man, to see that baby girl finally only approaching him, bub, when she really need like. And there's nobody else around, dude, to fulfill her wishes of a lifetime, man, and ones that he will one day be a grown-up about, dude, just once he learns all about her health problems, dude. It's all she think of it as for now, ma'am, versus that death knell that you sillily thinking it represents for her, ma'am. 'Cause baby girl know it deep as hell down, sis, that she gonna have the pleasure to witness. He was pointing at the end times here. Well, more of it, dude, than just these tremors and waves of, oh, it destruction, sis, and the simplest of all. But do it, Dolly. Always come from my hands of a lifetime, bub, that trying to guide you through, well, turmoil, man. And it can be a regular part of a Christian's day if you let it, man. He cupped your chin. But in general, dude, we like our strong male chickens is to be, well, more rooster-like, dude, and less, even though you not mating with every girlie on the not, dude. Not actually what I made you males for either, dude. Even though you think you got to display. Eh, maybe some other time, dude. 'Cause we got, like, other chickens to kill in this lifetime, man. Besides, man. And you know this is true deep down, man. That they only impressed with your goods inside them for a shortest old time, bub. 'Cause we made them little ladies to be, well, practical too, man, if you'd care to overlook some of that emotional warrior stuff that boggles them down from time to time, dude, as they deal with, well, you sometimes, man, pretending you don't care about they. And if that actually the case, Bob, then just ease it on back off of they. 'Cause don't, boy, and although you think it's not the case, man, and you don't actually need all that action in the So, dear ones, now that we got all that raunchy stuff out the way for today, sis, and they do need to hear it, my loves. Let's just say, out, dude. I'll she rolling out of town and soon, Bob. Once those bombs hit of no. Nah, man. Baby girl been asked by me, man, to like stay put in this lifetime, bro. 'Cause who's to say, bro, if they not meant to see how slow. Oh, she'll be growing, man. Even if it not showing on the outside, folks. And that'll be like her heart, dude, as she slowly see that. Here I saw myself pointing at the network. Need me, Lord. They actually need to see you and me, Lord, before all this crap falls to pieces like the shiza that it really. Yeah, dog. So it a big ol' unkept secret in these circles, Bob, that they like running this planet into the ground, man. All in the hopes of forming their own. He cupped a dude's chin. Oh, you got the coalition, bruh. So why, dog, do you need all this other people says to like go away, man, when it all yours? Okay, dear ones, we stepping on a few satanic toes today, man, which she saw myself cringing. Yeah, dog, he make her tremble from time to time, folks, but all at the same time, man. And baby girl were pretty proud of herself for this one yesterday, boys, of keeping her eyes off of his. Just afterwards, boys, 'cause she were for sure allowed to look, bro, as he stood up and held, well, my word out for the masses to hear, man, that like, and I saw a lady's chin get cupped. God loves you, chicken, even if you fall 6 or 7 times, mum. And yeah, dog, it almost caused baby girl to start. But since, dog, he kept popping his gaze back onto her, and she just knew it, man, that she had to keep it 100 with her, well, facial expressions, man. And how sometimes we like overdoing it on accident, man, even though we. Oh, it were her, dude. Almost, man, indicating to him that, oh, you getting me going, boy. And that for like, you, man, if you referring to my sucky life that I for sure didn't mean to walk into, man. With all these surrounded my. And then, Bob, she were Miss Practical again, folks. Thinking quickly to herself, nope, Lord, I don't think he actually would forgive me so fast, dude, if he knew that. What, chick? So you get followed around by Satanists like day, sis, and you think it's like no big deal to me, girl. Oh, it'll be him and her one day, Mum. But for now, dear. He grabbed a lady by the shoulders and he kissed her cheek. He kissed each cheek quickly. Just real quick, when the Lord's talking about this kiss, it's usually like, if this was somebody's face, when Austrians kiss the cheek, it's like into the air past the person. So it's not like on the cheek. Okay? So pretty much every time I say that, no, that's true. Every time I say that, he means that kiss like past someone. So if you greet someone in the Lord with a kiss, like, I feel like that's what Paul was talking about. Um, Okay, so he did your cheeks. And you better calm down about this, sis, 'cause he were for sure preaching to the whole audience, sis, and not just her. And he elbowed a guy in the ribs. But he were looking, man, if you know what I. And he sighed. Tja, dear ones, it enough info for now, chickie, to titillate yo. Ears of a lifetime tall, and ones that we. Well, love, sis, if you care to calm down about. Um, I was I did end up off into some random YouTube territory. I don't usually watch videos like this, but this lady was talking a little bit about the P. Diddy parties and like some about another rapper that she was basically exposing. And I was talking to the Lord about how that's kind of dangerous for her. And I was talking to him a little bit about the P. Diddy parties, like what that's all about. And the Lord was just basically saying, not all of he was saying not all of you on the channel would be interested in this, but some of you would, so I'm sharing it today. He said that that whole thing with him is just a warning to people in Hollywood because P. Diddy was basically like just letting it all hang out in too many different ways. Like these parties are supposed to be a little more exclusive and not letting so many people in that shouldn't be there, even though he had a system set up for who gets to go in the house. But like it was just getting the word out too much about what was going on. So the sordid things they do there. So this is just a warning to him and other people in Hollywood. And the Lord indicated to me he feels P Diddy feels that he's going to get off with just a little smack on the hand or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that whole situation is just to try to keep things secret, which is part of the reason that they go after one another sometimes, just to keep things secret. So that's that. And yeah, there's some food for thought for you today. Remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless.